Is this thing on? Is it working? Okay, I think it is. Okay, hey, good morning, everybody. Mr. Ray here. Thought I would get you a little video here to teach you what I needed you to learn for today. Yes, I am wearing a hat. I know it is weird looking. So you don't have to pass judgment if you don't want to. But if you do, I understand. Hope you guys are enjoying your day so far. I still want to interact with you, so I thought I'd give you this little video. Today we're going to talk about volume. Volume, yeah. Turn the volume up. No, different kind of volume. Today we're going to talk about volume of a rectangular prism. And most of you probably have had some experience with rectangular prisms. Maybe you've even calculated the volume of them in the past. But I'm going to show you an example or so, maybe a couple. And then I'm going to turn you loose and let you do a little bit of work on your own. So today we're going to talk about rectangular prisms. A rectangular prism basically is a rectangle that has been made into a three-dimensional object. All right, so we talked about length and width when we were talking about two-dimensional objects recently. And now we have that third dimension, which is height. And there you go. There's my rectangular prism. To calculate the volume for a rectangular prism, you need the length times the width. Actually, let's go back to the terminology we've been using. Base times height? No, we're going to go back to length times width times height. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, length times width times height. So if I give you this rectangle and I say that from here to here is 6 1/4 inches, and from here to here is 4.5 inches, and let's go from here, whoops, on a different color, from here to here is 5 inches. First thing we have to do is recognize which dimensions are which. For those of you that look for shortcuts, be careful here. Some of you are thinking, oh, all I have to do is length times width times height. It's super easy. It's going to get a little more complicated pretty soon. So don't just think, oh, all I have to do is multiply the three numbers together. Yes, that's all you have to do, but you want to be able to identify the length, the width, and the height. So that's what we're going to do right now. Well, this one stands out to me, first of all. The 5 inches is your height. And then the length and the width don't really matter. We'll go length, and we'll go width. So in order to calculate the area, and this is the way I want you guys to do it because it's going to come in handy, the volume is the length, which is 6 1/4, times the width, which is 4.5, times the height, which is 5. Now here's the thing. When we do length times width, we get the area. Length times width, 6 1/4 times 4.5. I'm just going to step over to the side and go Ferris wheel. Moonwalk. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 is 25/4. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, so times 9/2. And then we're going to take whatever that is, multiply by 5. So the volume is, can I cross reduce? Eesh, no. 25 times 9 is 225. 4 times 2 is 8. Just a quick refresher on fractions, multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So I'm going to simplify 225 over 8 just to show you something here. 225 divided by 8, I don't know what that is. 8 goes into 22 2 times. 2 times 8 is 16. 65. 8 goes into 65 8 times. 8 times that is 64. So that's 28 and 1/8. So I want to pause for a second and talk about this 28 and 1/8. That is the area of the rectangle. That base of the rectangle has an area of 28 and 1/8 square. Did we say feet? We didn't say units. 28 and 1/8 square units. So now that's just like a piece of paper laying on the ground, and now we've stacked them up 5 feet tall, or 5 whatever, 5 inches, 5 feet. Now we multiply it by that 5, and that'll give us our answer. So on the next screen, I'm going to show you 28 and 1/8 times 5. So remember, volume is length times width times height. The length and width gave us the area of the base, which was a rectangle. And then we're going to multiply that times the height, which is 5. So the volume gives us 8 times 28, 64. 264 plus the 1, so that's 265 over 8. Woo! Did I already know that? 225. What is it? 16? Oh, it's 22. Sorry about that. That's a 22. I should have remembered that because I wrote it just a second ago. Right here. Eesh. Anyways. So this is 225, and then I need to multiply by 5, so I'm going to multiply by 5 over 1. No cross reducing. 225 times 5. You obviously can use your calculator. I'm going to multiply it out. 25, 12, yeah, and 11. Is that right? 225 times 5, 1125. 1125. And then 8 times 1 is 8. Ay, ay, ay. This is really, really long. 8 goes into 11 once. 32, 4, 0, 140, and 5/8 inches. Now here's the thing. Area was two dimensions. Length and width. We added in that third dimension. So now we're talking units cubed, inches cubed, whatever. There you go. That's how you find the volume of a rectangular prism. You find the area of the base, and then you multiply by how tall it is. And that's going to work for a lot of shapes in the future. So pay close attention here. We found the area of the base, which was a rectangle. That's just length times width. And then what did we do with that area of the base? We multiplied it by how tall it was. That's how you find volume. And that works for a lot of shapes, so get ready for that in the future. All right, sorry for the babbling, the rambling. I'm over, I'm done, I'm finished with it. Love you guys, see you soon, hopefully, bye.